Hi, sometimes an unofficial development team develop a new unofficial firmware for electron machine drum, and it had many things you can do with, and one is side-state compression. If I remember correctly, I think it was introduced in the version X05, but I'm not really sure. We actually using the X09. So for using the sidechain compression, you need to understand the function of some new machines, and there are here at the end of the synth list the NFX machine. We are going to use the NFX CO for compression. But first, bring back to how they work. It will have a huge inspiration from the neighbor machine, but they use two tracks before. So I have built a really simple kick here on track 1 and a bass-like sound on track 2. And we will put the NFX compression on track 3. And after, on the parameter, we can choose which one is a kick and which one is a track to sidechain. So, another thing you need to understand of the NFX machine, they don't, like the neighbor machines, they don't take the sound at the end of the routing. They take the sound just right with the synthesis. So if you apply FX like I do on the bass, we can just hear it. You can see we have some filtering here. At the time I will put the NFX on track 3, you will lose the filtering of this track because the sound we going to the NFX machine will be only the synthesis page, only the first one. So if you want to sidechain things and you want to filter it, it's perhaps better to filter it after the compressor. So when you have the FX of the NFX machine, it can be slightly tricky to understand, but it's really simple, trust me. So for understand that, let's put the NFX compression machine on track 3. Edit, right at the end, compression. Like any machine, you need to trig it. And as you can hear, now we have the sound of the bass line, but without the FX section, so the page with the filtering, SSR, and the routing to some FX. So, what you can do now, since you don't use all of this, you can put this level at the minimum. So the level of the bass line. And now all the bass line just go to the compression, to the compressor. So forget the bass line on track 2 for now. We are going to bring back it after. So here, the compressor tracks. As you can see, you have some parameter you already know, like attack, release, threshold ratio, knees, sidechain. So this is a very important one. On makeup gain and neighbor balance. It choose side and neighbor balance choose which of the neighbor tracks you want to use at sidechain or at sidechaining material. So since the kick is the 4 neighbor, so it's not the first one, it's the 4 neighbor. We need to put the sidechain on the 4 neighbor. So now, bring back. Let's reduce the ratio, the threshold, sorry. Bring back the ratio, reduce the attack, delay, let's see. And it works like that. You need to take time to this parameter to find the perfect sound. But now, let's filter this bass sound. Alright, so since we can't use the FX section of the track 2 because it's going to the NFX compression, we can use the filter after the compressor, for example. Like that. So Now, since we're not using the sound of the track to remember, this is the bass sound, but it's unfiltered when you go to the NFX. So you can use these tracks, for example, put every filter for have a really nice high pass, and you can bring back it after. It will not be sidechained, but even if it's a high end or another material, perhaps you don't care, and you can produce so 3 sound with the 3 machine. Here is example. If I bring back, it will not be sidechained, as you can hear, but you can put in a reverb. For a staging effect. I think you get the point. There are many other things to do with all the new machines come with the unofficial firmware, but I will make other tutorial for other function.